pandemic treating you so far?
Um,
What's your experience?
I ain't really, you know what I'm saying, tripping off the pandemic, you know what I mean? So much so as the food, but I mean, pandemic, it hasn't hit me, so I don't, really know the outcome of what the situation is right now, you know what I'm saying? But I know a lot of people that been through the virus, so.
Have you received any help, or has someone tried to help you?
Yeah. They just took me to a health service program a few weeks ago or so. So they already gave everybody their shots and whatever.
So we're all like struggling with our own things during this time, and we're going through it. What would you say your biggest struggle in life is right now?
My biggest struggle will be getting the people to understand the ministry or the practice, the business that I'm trying to put together. You know what I'm saying? It's a youth ministry, but it's kind of hard to put it together for everybody to understand it. You know what I'm saying? All at once. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So it's taking a little while. You know, but it's coming along a little bit. But
And what is your vision with that youth ministry? Like, what do you envision?
Well, I was trying to build something where, it helps everybody, you know what I'm saying, grow to their attention span where they're able to express themselves better than what they were when they was older. So I get them makeovers and everything, young makeovers or whatever, you know what I'm saying? So, and help them with, you know what I'm saying, clothing and guide them better than what who was being guided before, you know what I'm saying? So right now, you know what I'm saying, it like, so I don't like, making it and then, people come in and say, I think I'm better than myself or, better than them or something, right?
Yeah.
So no, I don't be wanting to, be someone that's pulling my own weight, and then people see me and then they like I don't like him, or, you know what I'm saying? So I like people to what I'm saying, come in and see what it's about and what I'm trying to do. And
Do you have family?
yeah, I have family, but like they're all older now, and a lot of them done graduated, and so they got a lot of relationships now. You know what I mean? They're going through a lot. They making it. So it's kind of hard now. But, I have faith in my ministry, so I know it.
What within you, or what impact or value of something that happened in your life, or what was it that drove your mentality of doing all these great things that you're thinking of?
Well, when I was a child, I went through a hardship with my family getting snatched away from me. So I kind of patterned myself after my mom's. I seen her going through stuff when I was with her. And I always wanted to build something that that mimics what she does. You know what I'm saying, and keeps myself going. So I built a comedy. You know what I'm saying, and it helps me. You know what I'm saying, grow. You know what I'm saying, and keeps me focused on what it means to to be a better person, a better human, and a disciplined one. You know what I mean? So I can help people with those type of issues in life. You know what I'm saying? That people take it away from them, so their situation is better in the future.
Well, what was kind of like the biggest moment in your life, or the biggest thing that like knocked you down to your ground and that made you rebuild all the way up to now who you want to be?
Well, that probably was I had a deep relationship I was in, you know what I'm saying, but that abruptly, like my childhood, like my family got snatched away, so it's kind of like it hit me again, you know what I mean? Like, it's real hard, but once I got able to focus over that, it built me back up and it made me stronger. So, like they say, what don't kill you makes you stronger. So the more I go through, I look at it like, all right, that's something else to learn, So I study it, you know what I'm saying, and keep going and build it. put it in the ministry. So I know I'm now able to guide people with that. So they don't go down those roads. You know what I'm saying? And fall in those places that I failed or things that I was thinking. When I was going that way. So I'm able now to focus and catch people before they go through it and have a word for them.
For you, like, what does the word hope mean to you? How would you describe hope?
Hope is a word, I would say a word for future. You know what I mean? Like, as long as you have hope, as long as you have hope, you have guidance, you have belief, you have faith, it moves you. You know what I'm saying? As long as you're moving continually, you know what I mean? You're going somewhere, you can grab hold of something that you can say, that'll make you, stronger and give you that force you need to make it to your next day, at least. I would say, hope is a real moving word for the future. You need hope, you need guidance, and, you need faith. Definitely.
Can you tell us what are the most important things in life to you, or the most important kind of values instigated within you that you try to promote to everybody?
Value, I would say, if you're able to create something that helps someone else, that helps strengthens you at the same time, you know what I'm saying? I mean, value, let me see, I would say my life work, I really value that, I've been through like the trenches, you know what I mean? And to come out of it, at least the bit that I have, you know what I mean? It's been some years, so, like all I can say right now is life. Value.
Being here today and obviously through everything you've done and been through, what do you believe your purpose is?
My purpose?
Yes.
Well, I would say change, but not just change, but to help create that change, or move it forwards enough so people see it, see change enough that they want to be drawn to it. You know what I mean? So if I can help change, something in someone, then that betters my position.
I believe basically everybody's purpose in a sense is to serve one another.
Yeah.
Because we all serve each other and we all make the world as one together.
Right.
And we each need to drive each other, nurture each other, as you said, to build us up and have the best world possible. Right. So how much do you depend on others, and what do relationships mean to you?
Well, since I was a child, I didn't really have a childhood, so I always depended on myself. And if I couldn't, make a way for myself, I made a way for somebody else. So I always build a business somehow from scratch, and I put it in the hands of God. You know what I'm saying? So I know that when I do something, I do it for 100%. For whoever is going through things. You know what I'm saying? Like so. Yeah. I definitely value, relationship in life. So my togetherness with people, is really, really appreciated. But I think it's rare that people appreciate me there sometimes. So, but I value, every moment of the day. So I get anything around me that's decent enough for somebody to go from.
I hear you talk a lot about faith in God. I'm a really strong believer in God. I put everything in His hands. So I just kind of wanted to know if you could talk about faith and what faith is to you, what it means, if you could kind of define that word.
Faith to me means like when you are in a deep situation that nobody possibly can get you out, and you are in belief of every bit of what's spoken to you as a child, or in any sense of ministry that you've been in or belong to. Every bit of that works. because when you don't have strength in something, you just tend to fall everywhere. You just fall. When you have at least a little bit of strength, what I'm saying, with your tribe, you make it. And the little bit you make, you value that.
Is there anything you regret that you've done in the past?
Regret, when I was a child, I thought I had a bunch of friends, and I was led the wrong way, and I started using weapons, and it wasn't the right thing. And once I learned what weapon to use, I started using it. Once I got guided properly to the word, I started using that way. So I no matter what somebody does to me, fight me or pull weapons on me or whatever, I'm not the one that pull weapons or I don't do all that. I strictly go to the word. I take care of my business.
The people, okay, so in your shoes, technically, back then when you were a child and you began to use those weapons,
Right.
what would you tell the person that's going through a similar mile as you were during that time frame?
Oh, yeah. But now it's kind of different because back then it was like deep gangs and stuff. When you get in a situation like that and you have to use weapons, I would say to the individual, I would say use what you have first, and don't use the weapon that's gonna harm you more than the person that you needed to harm. If you're using it in the wrong sense, then you'll be the one caught up, and you don't want that. So, if you're using a weapon and you register, then it's a decent thing to carry,
Self-defense.
What has been the most significant change within your life?
Significant change in my life came when I was about 20 or 30 or somewhere up in there, everything started changing for me for some reason. I don't, it was just, everything was moving right, I don't know if it was just my growth or, I don't know, I just was positioned or something, and I just started speaking, and everything was just going over, and then a job work, for a minute, and then I started investing, And once I started investing, I started seeing more life, So it was less inner city life, and I started being able to travel and do things, and see people for who they are instead of just little street life,
What's the thing within your life that brings the most life into you?
It brings the most life into me. I had a lot of children, so just knowing my children were here or here, it keeps me going, whether they with me or not, it keeps me, that's the life right there, it's like, my children and my children and my wife,
I don't know, but I believe love is the greatest thing, energy giving fully to humans. So, can you just tell us what love is to you, your definition? Because obviously everybody has a different experience and definition of it. So, for you, what is love?
I think honestly, love is detailed in poetry. If you understand poetry, the position you feel when you expressing yourself in poetry, I believe the innermost part of poetry is love. It's deep. If you can't find love, at least sit down and try to explain yourself to you. If you can explain yourself to you, then when you find yourself, then explain yourself to somebody else. It's deep. I think love is deep.
Do you think you can make a poem or something? Can you recite a poem for us or something like that right now?
detail of fragrance. The aroma of the issue. The meaning of a position felt when love is exalted. And the feet of movement patterns you to instill yourself and teach one another how to express itself, to be love, to be in the meaning of hardship, hurt, and need, to be in with one another, in tune, to be love, and to need more love. So to be exact in purpose is to love. So love can be exact in purpose for you.
That was good. That was
Beautiful.
good.
That was beautiful.
I liked it.
What has been the greatest advancement you've seen in all your years of life, within yourself and within society?
When I was working, I study quick, I learn things quick, so when I'm on it, I'm on it, so I move quick and I go from position to position real quick. So once I got to my higher position in workforce, then I moved and I started building my own businesses. And so I would say the advantage is when somebody gets it, when you get it, it's nothing more than getting it. You know what I'm saying? It's the greatest advance ever. You know what I mean? That's what I think. I once had someone actually delivered me something that I was looking for a while, and when they all right, you know what I'm saying? When they say it's all right for me to have that, and, that moment came like, yo, I made it. You know what I mean? And that was like the greatest moment in my life right there. You know what I'm saying? That man. I drove across the freeway. I was joking, but I'm looking at this check here like, yo, it's nothing better than that. You know what I mean? So yeah, advanced. I moved like, man, mountains. Yeah. So once you get it, you know what I'm saying? I think it's advanced.
Many people have dreams. Many people aspire to do things. For your dreams, where are you currently in the path to achieving those dreams?
Yeah, I'm close. I'm there. I'm there, but it's like I'm waiting on the harvest to unfold. You know what I mean? So I'm pretty much there, but I get it's like I'm there, but
It's missing something.
yeah, but it's like I got all the pieces, but then you had the pieces, then one end want to curl up on you, and then you know what I'm saying. So you got to straighten the ends back out, and, So once all that's taken care of,
What's the thing that goes through your head the most? What's the thing that drives your thoughts the most right now?
Drives my thoughts. Knowing that some things that I've done has made it, and some people that I've been with have made it, and some people that I've taught stringently have made it, and a lot of people that were in need when I was a child, that was around me, that I helped position to make it, and that's a great sense of accomplishment to me. If I can't, be somebody on my own and accomplish and be, to see at least that they made it and moving forward or something. And even if I see them driving by, what I'm saying, I'm happy that, they still here or something.
Where do you see yourself in 5 years?
In 5 years, I see myself established pretty well somewhere somewhere in the stock market or somewhere you know, dealing with a lot of wealth with way of gathering. I might start a wellness program or a consolidating program or a seminar or something, you know, teaching people how to build wealth or whatever.
So you would say your greatest accomplishment is allowing others to be nurtured and flourish?
Yeah, guidance. Being able to guide someone.
Our channel is called Hidden Spirits because we believe that a lot of the people want to be heard, but they're not heard. I don't know if there's something that you want to add to all this, that you want people to hear.
Well, all I can say is, if all you have left in this world is to believe in God, then so be it, you know. But don't just put all your belief in God and not believe in yourself. So store God in yourself with your belief, so you can give God to other people with your belief. So don't just believed in something that's chaotic without God in it. You know what I mean?
Yep.
So God is not only just some calm, person, but God is a creator. So in that creation, it has to be a lot of turmoil, So if your life is in turmoil, at least express it with God in it.
Nice. That was beautiful. Well, if you stay around here, we might be checking up on you to see how you're doing, and if you want to add something, or people get curious.
How your great vision's coming along
Yeah.
as well.
Yeah, we want to keep up. So, thank you for the interview.
Yes.
It's amazing, man, what you do out here.
Thank you.